On a mild day in November last year, 20-year-old Zhang Wenzang vanished. Her father, a businessman in Xinjiang, a remote region in China, says he and his wife had no idea something was wrong until a man called them.
We have your daughter, they said. Have 200 grand ready. Don't call the police or you'll get a dead body. The only thought I had was she will never be able to come back. Someone has murdered her. I was so distraught. For 48 hours, I didn't sleep. Neither did my wife. She collapsed.
The fraudster called back a few times asking for the money. Zhang said he wouldn't pay until he had proof his daughter was alive. He later learned someone posing as a Chinese consulate employee called Juanwen the day she disappeared, claiming her personal information was stolen, used for illegal activities, and police were after her. The scammer told her to hide and gave her instructions. Don't use your cell phone or social media. Don't contact anyone, including parents and friends, to avoid your location being tracked. Buy a one-time phone and phone card. Take out some cash. Zhang says his daughter spent the first night camped out at a McDonald's in Toronto, then took a bus to Montreal. 3 days later, she checked her email and saw dozens of messages from friends and family saying she was never in danger.
The first thing my daughter said was, "Dad, please don't get upset. I am so embarrassed and ashamed." I was relieved to just hear her voice. I told her it was not her fault.
Around the same time, the Chinese consulate in Toronto was fielding hundreds of calls from parents and students who were being targeted by a similar scam.
The consulate was very much worried. There should be more connections in between the students and the guardians with the schools, and the schools and school boards with our consulate. All the links need to be strengthened.
He says it's critical because more international students are coming from China than ever before, and they're getting younger. In fact, 500,000 foreign students attend school in China, with the majority moving to the GTA and British Columbia. That's more than double the number from a decade ago.
When they come to or arrive at a foreign land, they are facing tremendous problems, pressures, and they need to know that everyone around him is ready to help him. It seems we still have a long way to go.
Important story to get the message out there. And we understand this is not only happening, Lisa, here in Ontario, it's happening in other provinces?
It is, Dwight. We're hearing reports of students running into the same scam in British Columbia as well. RCMP has confirmed they're actively investigating multiple incidents there, but they're not releasing any details like where the calls are coming from or who exactly is involved in these calls. Now, in the second part of our investigation tomorrow, I'll have a full report on why exactly these students are so prone to these scams and a lot more on these students' lives here, Dwight.
Yeah, because it's a tricky situation because you don't know what's going on.
Very tricky.
All right, thank you, Lisa.